Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Lock Junkie here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to make a little video from my friend Breezy. This is for you, buddy. Breezy is currently going for his green belt and he's got the ABIS 7240 down pat. He's getting more consistent opens on the 1100, so I'm proud of you there. Where he's seeming to have a little bit of struggle is the gutting. He said he's bent a couple of springs and you know, it's been a bit of a mess. So I wanted to make a little video to see if I could support and assist him with his gutting. I know there's tons of videos out there, much better than mine, but this is just a little personal favor for you. Maybe it'll help coming from me, I'm not sure, but I wanted to do it anyways, just because I love you, buddy, and I want to see you get that green belt. So, the lock, I wanted to okay, so you're working on the 7240, which I gave you my only one, and the 1100. So I have a bunch of 1100s. In fact, I've been wanting to gut this 1100 for my channel, and I don't have the right size screwdriver. I don't know what I did with the screwdriver I used to use for picking my padlocks, like the 1100s and stuff like that. Because Snake put an extra pin stack in here and a couple of other surprises, and I haven't even been able to look at them yet, and it's just eating me up. So please know I'm not being lazy. I just don't have what you are working on at the moment and what I need to get open as to what you're working on at the moment. So I will use this Arrow kick. It's a 6-pin key and knob cylinder. So we don't need to pick it. So we're just doing a gut. So what we'll do, my friend, is we'll get set up here with what we need. And I know you know what you need. So you'll need a follower, you'll need tweezers, you'll need a plug holder if you have one. It's not necessary. You'll need a shim for sure. This is like the most important thing. It doesn't matter, even on this kick, I'll use it because it's just better to be that way. And then the pinning tray. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the key out. It's got this C-clip, or what's known as a circlip, on the back. We will grab our gutting tool. If you have one of these are really handy. Get this off of Sparrows. You can just there we go, just like that. Stick it in the corner there. Move that off to the side. So now the C-clip is off, so this plug is free to come out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna insert our key and we're gonna turn it 45 degrees. Some people like to go this way, some people like to go this way. I am a fan of going this way recently so I can see the key pins. We'll grab it like this. We'll grab a shim and we'll work it right in the back and maneuver it so it's all the way in there. Just be mindful that you're kind of putting some grip and pressure on the plug here, because if you push the shim and it hits the end of the plug here, it'll start pushing it out like that. And if you don't got a grip on it, you could actually push it and then move it forward just enough for one of the pins to get stuck or caught up. So we've got the shim all the way in there. We're gonna grab our follower and we're gonna stick it under there. And what I like to do is I like to guide it through quick and easy. So what we're gonna do in one foul swoop is just grip the housing of the kick I've got my follower here, and we're going to just slide it into the middle like that. You can grip it like that. Don't forget which side is front and which side is back. If it's evident, cool. If it's not, mark the front with an F or something. So you don't want to mix that up. So we can set that down here. We can grab our plug with our key pins and we can stick it in here for a minute and take a rest if you like. Compose yourself, gather yourself. Now, what I like to do is grab the plug, and some people like to take the key out and they'll take the key out and they'll cover the holes and they'll dump it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why. I'm a bit of an oddball. What I do is I'll have the key in there, I'll move it out just a bit, see if I can get those key pins to jump up a bit, whichever ones will. Jump up to say, hey, grab me. I'll hold them in that position, I'll grab my tweezers, and whichever ones are willing to come up this way, I'll just bring them up this way. So we've got number 6 goes in number 6 there. We got number 5 goes in number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 1 is poking out. So all we got left is number 2. So we can take the key out, set it right there, set our tweezers down, and you can dump the key pin in your hand, set the plug in the plug holder there, grab your tweezers. Now obviously the key pin has the pointy side and the rounded off side at the top, or flat side. So it's the pointy side down, and that goes in number 2 like that. All right, so next we have the Bible. Okay, so now this is the front, this is the back. So what I'll do is I'll come here, I'll turn it like so. I'll start at the back, I'll move the follower down, okay? Now, I will grab my tweezers and I will assist pushing the follower while maintaining control until I start to see that first pin. I will let that first pin, I will guide that first pin with the tweezers so it doesn't pop and shoot up. As I'm sliding the follower down, I will cover this pin with my tweezers like so it doesn't just spring out, and then I will guide it up like so. And then if we're showing pin state, we can show pin state, but you don't need to worry about that right now. I will grab my tweezers, I will take it out like this. This was number 6. The way I take it out, you see how it was in there like this. I'll take it out where that same position is being maintained, and I'll put it right there. So when I go to put it back in, it's the same way. You know what I mean? Same orientation. So we're not getting drivers switched upside down. Okay, now if the spring was sitting up a bit, I would just pull the spring out and put it there. But since it's below, we can move on to the next one. So I will guide it until I see that next little pin start to pop up, or until it starts to show itself. I'll put the tweezers over top of it to block it from shooting up and out. I'll guide it, and then I will grab it and put it in number 5, and then I'll move on. I'll go to number 6, 5. Now this is number 4. Same thing. Okay. Boom. Now, some people will just keep going. I like to move the follower back, turn it around, and it gives me better control, so I'm not, ooh, almost slid out. Gives me better control so I'm not, I got bad eyes, I don't want to fight in the dark, you know, and I want to have more control. So now I'm switching around, we're going to go number 1 now. Same thing, I see the pin, block it, let it guide itself up with the tweezers over top, grab it. Now we're at number 1. Moving on, number 2. Oops. And, number 2. And number 3. All right, so now we'll take the follower out, set it down. I will dump all of the springs out. Set that down. We will place the springs in each row, like so. Okay? That is the gut. Now I know you need to do a reassemble, so I'll walk you through that. No problem. So let me see here. That's the back. That's the front. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Now, reassemble time. What I'll do is I will grab my key, my plug, put the key in the plug, hold it. We'll grab our key pins and we'll stick them back in. Number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. We'll stick this in the plug holder, stick it there. That's secure for now. Okay. Now we will grab our Bible. We'll stick our follower in it. Okay. Boom. I will start. This is the back. So I'll slide it down. We're not going to start at 6, 5. We're going to start at 4, right in the middle. Okay, we're going to start at 4. So I'm going to find a spring for 4. We're going to stick it in the 4th hole there. We're going to grab our driver pin. I grab it by the end there. So when I go to place it in the fucking hole, I can place it in the hole. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. I can place it in the hole. I press down with it. Sorry. I got bad eyes. There we go. So I'll place it in the hole. I'll place down on the tweezers and I'll move the follower over top. So it's grab the driver by the tip, put it in the hole, let go, let it sit in the hole, press down on top of the driver until it's in the hole, and then you slide the follower over top to keep it in there. So that was 4. Now we're going to do 5. Spring in, grab the driver by the tip, stick it in there. I like to stick it in there and then I like to squeeze the follower against it to hold it in place while I continue to push the rest down and slide over. Then number 6, spring in, grab the driver in the hole, trap it with the follower, continue to secure it down, and then move over top. So that is 4, 5, and 6 in there, right? We'll switch it around. We'll go the other way now. So now we have, this would be 1, we'll go down 2, and 3. Because we know 4, 5, and 6 are populated now. So we're going to take our number 3 spring, stick it in its hole, grab our number 3 driver, stick it in the hole, stick it in the hole. I got bad eyes, I'm so sorry. Stick it in the hole, trap it, press it down, and cover it. Number 2, spring in the hole, grab the driver, Put the driver in, trap it. Press the driver down. Oops, sorry, I can't see. There we go. It's in the hole. Push it down, slide it over. Last but not least, number 1. Spring in the hole. Grab the driver. Press it in, trap it. Press it down, cover it. Now, we have our Bible fully populated. Our plug is fully populated with the key pins. We can set our tweezers down. Now, we'll go back to that handy dandy shim. This shim is your best friend when it comes to gutting. All right, we'll slide it in through the back here, okay? Slide it in through the back so it's straight and it covers all of the pin stacks that want to shoot down, okay? So what I'll do is I'll hold it here, the shim. I'll slide the follower back while keeping the shim in place, and I'll give it this little bit of a lip right there. This is a little bit of a security lip for me. I'll grab the plug and I'll line it up. Oops. Make sure your key is in straight and the pins are not sticking up. So we will let them meet up like that, and then I'm just going to guide it. That's fine. Pull that bitch out. Be very careful here because you've done all this hard work. You don't want to just pull the key out because it could pull everything out. So kind of just give it a little support here. Press with your fingers here as you kind of squeeze the key out to make sure you're not pulling that plug out. Okay? Now the plug's in there. What do we need? We need our circlip. You stick your circlip back on like this. Your circlip is on. You stick your key in. And you've got a fully functional lock again. Okay, my friend? Stick your gutting tools off to the side. Wherever you do, you go like this. You go, ka-chow, Slade. And then you thank everybody for watching, and you say like, subscribe, share, and comment. No, that's what I do. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you, my friend. Just a little step-by-step on how I do it. Maybe you can get some tips from that. I hope so. My brother Breezy up in Sweden, I wish you the best of luck. You're going to get that green belt in no time. All my lock junkies watching, go check out Breezy. Show him some support and love. Link to his channel will be in the title of this tutorial. And until next time, guys, like I said, like, subscribe, share, comment, and I will catch y'all later. Ciao.